Hey, what's up? How you doing? It's your girl Candrea Vion. Welcome to another episode on Candrea TV, and of course, I am your host, Candrea Vion. So listen, y'all. Today I'm coming here with a quick video, and today's topic is about becoming an expert in any niche, derived by some notes, some wisdom that I picked up from Ray Higdon himself. He's a network marketing professional, and I really like following some of his content because he says some really good stuff. So I'm going to share with you this 5-step formula on gaining some new skills, and it's not that hard. If you have intent to, and if you have the internet and you have a platform, then you're already 25% of the way there. All right, so let's get right into it. So let me turn my light on just in case that sun glare is kind of throwing it off. Okay, that's a little better. All right, so the first thing that he touched on was having a vision. And that is very important, especially in the field of network marketing. You have to have a vision. Who do you want to become? Is something you would need to ask yourself. And how do you want to be known? Okay, so what you would do is just basically stop focusing on the money that you need, which is what a lot of people do. They come into the industry eager to make money. Well, you have to stop focusing on that so much and instead focus on who you want to become. Because in this field, it's all about your own self-development, okay? You do a lot of personal development. So you want to focus on who you want to actually become. And then you want to see yourself in a better situation than you're currently in, okay? So that's all about having a vision for your future. And then you want to watch your language and stop using statements that are non-serving, that don't serve you at all. So you have to watch the negative self-talk and pay attention to your own language, all right? So that's the first skill set, is having a vision, okay? Number 2 is you want to immerse yourself in as much training and education as you possibly can, and you do that by investing in yourself. You invest in training, you invest in whatever it takes, and then you want to teach what you learn. You teach what you know, okay, to your audience or to your tribe or whatever. If you don't have an audience, well, this is a great way to start building one. Okay, you just basically teach what you know or what you've learned. Third, it talked about creating content, and you want to create a lot of content, valuable content, and you want to do this with authority. So you want to be confident in what you're creating, okay? And basically the fastest way to become an authority is to teach, okay? And then another way, blogging is the best way as well to create great content. You want to become a blogger. It could be short, it could be long. You want to look more into how to blog, go right on ahead, and then you teach. And then you want to, again, I can never stress this enough, you always want to invest in more education, okay? You want to educate yourself to the fullest. To teach, to be able to teach, you must be willing to learn, okay? And I personally wouldn't want anyone joining my team, which I will be soon, looking for some team members. I wouldn't want you joining my team if you're not open to learning. If you're not coachable, there's just no way it's going to work. So those are important items that you want to start building. And it doesn't matter what niche you're in. It doesn't have to be network marketing. It could be any field. It could be real estate. It could be the beauty industry, whatever. You just want to make sure that you're on top of your game by investing in as much learning and training as possible. All right. Fourth, you want to build and serve your audience. Once you build your audience, you want to serve them. So how do you do that? Well, you go where you're celebrated and not tolerated, okay? Go where they celebrate you. Go where they're looking for you to post, okay? You will get haters, but you must learn to generate leads daily, every day. You can't get lazy and complacent. You have to figure out ways to build more leads on a daily basis. And then once you do that, you're going to serve those leads with solutions to their problems. We all have problems. Everyone has a problem they're looking to solve, and that's the kind of content you want to put out, solutions to their problems. So you're going to put out content that attracts people to you. You don't want to be out here hunting people down. You don't want to be out here trying to track people down. How many of, raise your hand if you think that that doesn't feel good, it feels uncomfortable. I know it does for me. So you want people actually coming to you, okay, hunting you down, following you, requesting you, whatever, okay? So you're going to invest, learn, and then teach, all right? And then you're going to, what you can also do is you want to convert your notes to, from paper to online content with call to actions, and make sure that they're able to contact you in whatever way possible. A lot of people don't realize the importance of having a call to action in most of your content. It's important to put out value, but at some point you have to have a call to action, okay? Whether that's sign up, call me, email, whatever you feel comfortable with, all right? And so then there's the fifth skill that you want to gain is monetizing. You want to monetize everything, okay? And what is monetizing? Well, first of all, you're going to learn the new skills. Once you learn the new skills, you're going to practice those new skills. Practice makes what? We all heard that saying. So the more you practice, the better at it you become, okay? No one becomes a professional overnight, okay? Then you're going to experiment earning $10 from those new skills or whatever, okay? And then you can drive the price up on those skills once you get better at it. You always want to get paid for what you're worth, okay? And then you're going to just repeat the process. Just do it over and over again. Further diversify your skills. It should be flexible enough for you to develop with the product and the market that you are targeting. So you just basically just repeat the process, keep diversifying your skills. And if you want an example, here's an example. God forbid, but let's say if you lose your job and those skills that you acquired that I just named may save you. You know what I mean? Your skills can pay for, you know, your lifestyle, like groceries, your utilities, coffee with friends, you know, your entertainment, to take your mind off things, and for smiles, you know. You could put on your you know, let me see. You know, you can even, like if you're a woman, you can put on your lady's face for a romantic getaway because your skills that you acquired have saved you. So you have something to go off of. You basically, it's like you have something to fall back on, if that makes sense, right? So, or, you know, so basically you want to diversify your skills so you can earn money from what you know, and your stress levels will be lower, and then you'll be able to relax a lot more, if that makes sense. So that's a good way, and God forbid that happens to anyone, because of course you want to keep your job if you have one. If you're working part-time, if you have a job and you're in business, you obviously want to keep your job until you're able to earn enough money or earn more money to support your lifestyle where you can just walk away from your job. I would never recommend anyone to quit your job just because you are pursuing some field, especially in network marketing. I want to tell any network marketer, keep your job, do not quit, because it's going to be hard at first. You have to keep growing and you have to keep learning, so don't quit your job. I wouldn't recommend that to nobody. I think that's a bad piece of advice. That's bad coaching to tell someone to aim at quitting their job. You want to eventually get to that place, but you're going to need your job to keep building your business. You're going to need to invest. So you don't want to quit your job, and I wouldn't tell anyone that, okay? So anyways, like I was saying, just moving along. So yeah, it helps lower your stress levels, and you'll be able to relax a lot more when you diversify your skills and monetize. Okay, so basically, I just want to leave you with this, okay? The hard part is not acquiring the new skills, it's monetizing them. That's usually what's hard for folks. And so I've been looking a lot into this lately. And so what the key is just to start small and then validate your skills with any customers who pay you peanuts, but not zero. That makes sense. So if you got customers paying peanuts and not zero, you're on the right track. You're good enough to make money from your skills, and literally any skill can be a source of income for your economic future. That's extremely uncertain. This economy is uncertain these days. A lot of people have actually lost their jobs or have had changes in their business. So learning a new skill is beneficial for you. And when you learn a new skill and enjoy the simple pleasure of having it earn you money, you know, you can't go wrong with that. So, hold on, y'all. So, yeah. So, it would be in your best interest to learn as many skills as you possibly can, and you definitely want to aim at whatever niche that you're pursuing, okay? Because in network marketing, there's only two main motives or options for building your business, and that would be prospecting and marketing, period. And then you want to keep self-developing and learning your skills. So prospecting is basically when you're actively reaching out to potential customers, and you're having like one-on-one conversations with them, whether it's online or offline, and you're reaching out to a cold or a warm market, okay? And then you're going to be reaching out to individuals. So your cold market is basically people who don't know you, basically like strangers. Your warm market is people you went to school with, people who you talk to on a regular basis, maybe your friends, your family. Those are your warm market, okay? So if you're in network marketing, the skills you want to focus on developing is your closing ratio, how to close. You want to watch how you phrase things, because you don't want to sound like a salesman. We don't sell anything at all in network marketing. And then there's different ways that you can handle rejection. So those are skills that you want to work on developing too. Those are things that people tend to want to avoid, but those are very important. Marketing is passive, okay? So you're doing something in hopes to like connect with some unnamed individual, somebody you don't know or never see. That's passive marketing. And that could be done through ads, making videos, flyering, blog posts, banner ads, Craigslist ads, lots of different ways. So what you do in passive marketing is basically like crafting messages that you're hoping is going to attract people to you. And, you know, that allows you to have a higher closing ratio than prospecting, actually, because a lot of people are moving online. We're living in a time where even a lot of brick and mortar businesses are closing down because people are shopping online like crazy. So, I mean, these are just skills you want to develop. The more people you talk to, the more you can close. You have to actively be trying to build, I wouldn't say build relationships, but at least meet new people and see what their problems are, what they got going on. And social media is basically all numbers, basically. So it's about turning people into warmer contacts. If you're on social media, you're really not a person that likes to actively be out there with people, turn your social media platform into something that's going to work for you, because you can turn those people that you don't know into warmer contacts that you can eventually convert later on, because on social media, people are always watching you. People that you would not even believe, they're watching. Especially if you're consistent posting, or someone they're thinking about joining but they haven't, maybe they don't have the money yet, or maybe there's some life situation preventing them, or maybe they're just watching you to make sure it's legit, to see how consistent you are. They're watching. Okay, so the reason people quit network marketing is because the first problem is because they let the fear of failure and rejection get in the way. And then the second reason people quit is because of how the leaders are dealing with it, or more like they don't deal with it. Okay, so you want to be careful who you get to sponsor you as well. Okay, and you always want to remember why you started, why you even shown interest in getting started in what you're pursuing in the first place. So you want to just basically create a compelling vision for what you want for your life, what you want your life to look like. You create that. If that makes sense. Okay? And always remember, before I cut you guys loose, because I'm getting ready I got things to do. The fortune is in the follow-up, and I have to remember that my darn self The fortune is in the follow-up. If you don't go get it, it's not going to come to you. A lot of people are busy and they forget. They may have shown interest in something that you offered them, but if you don't follow up with them, you have lost, okay? So follow-up is very, very, very important. And you want to create some type of follow-up system. For an example, like maybe you reach out to them every 4 weeks, check in, see how they're doing, if they need anything from you. Whatever system you set up, it's all on you. There's no right or wrong way to follow up with someone, okay? As long as you stay in their face, where there's every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks. Every 4 weeks seems more feasible for me because a lot of people don't like to be bothered. And if they really need some help, they will know how to reach out to you anyway. And then you want to focus on the vision of who you want to become. Okay? How do you see yourself? So I wrote down this quote by Margie Aliprandi, and I'm going to let y'all go. She says she was a single mom with no money or experience, and she said you've got to be willing to plant seeds without looking at the results, and I just absolutely love that. Okay? You have to be willing to plant seeds without looking at the results. All right, y'all. So that's all I have for you today on how to become an expert in your niche. Hope you got some value from this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you do not miss any other uploads that I upload coming up, because I will be coming out with some more content. Till next time, I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there. Peace.